Hi, my name's Chris Mancari. Welcome back to my yoga channel. Still, we are talking about curiosity today. There's a lot of pushback against exploration, I think, when it comes to discovering that there might be a weakness in ourselves, whether or not that be in social situations where we're confronted with the idea that we might not be as woke as we thought we were, or as anti-racist as we thought we were, and I mean that like on all levels, because a lot of times we just want the playbook. We want, what do I do? What is wrong? What is right? Tell me. But a lot of times there's more steps of understanding how to get to the most beneficial place. And by that I mean whether you're working in trying to understand the systemic and social issues that plague our society, or the weaknesses or vulnerabilities in our own physical body. Yoga is so cool because it gives us an opportunity to come to a place of no judgment, but real curiosity. So when we get on the mat today, I encourage you to be curious. And when you are out in the world every day, I encourage you to be curious with things that you run up against and consider why you feel uncomfortable. Whether it be that perhaps you need to move in the direction of the thing that's being presented to you, or you're realizing something bothers you and you may want to explore why it bothers you so that you can move away from it. Okay. So it's very vague talk, so let's get physical. Let's get onto the mat and work through some postures and explorations and discover whether or not you are giving yourself license to explore, or if you're just giving up. All right, yoga mat. The first thing that we will explore is the breathing, because a lot of times people will tell me in yoga that they are fine with rapid movement, they're fine with doing some of the more complex postures, but they really could do without the breathing and the meditation aspect of it. So yeah, we're starting with what might make you feel restless and uncomfortable is sitting still and breathing. This is not something to skip. This is where the curiosity starts. If your mind starts to wander, that's fine. Just notice that it's wandering and come back to the breath. We're going to begin with deep inhales through the nose and deep exhales through the nose. As you inhale, instead of thinking about where you're going to next, notice where you are right now. So the air, as it travels into your lungs, it's going to have a physical reaction in the rest of the body. My belly expands. I feel my low back has some tightness in it. I feel a little tightness in my shoulders. As I exhale, I feel myself tempted to slouch. So just to explore what might be happening in your body. Good job. So we're going to inhale together to a 4 count and exhale to a 4 count. Sit up as straight as you possibly can. Maybe you bring your shoulders up to your ears and your elbows down alongside your ribs, tugging a little weight in them. Rock forward and back, finding center. Exhale everything out, and we'll begin our 4 count. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let everything go. Soften the skin of the face. Notice where you may be collecting any tension. So in the muscles around the eyes, allow them to relax. Maybe you bring your knuckles up to your forehead and smooth them down along the brow bone, along the temples, relaxing the muscles of the face as you go. You bring the knuckles to the jaw and allow the face to relax. Take a couple moments of quiet breath to yourself. Gorgeous. Nod the head yes, and shake the head no. As you move your head from the right shoulder, so bring your chin over your right shoulder. Allow that shoulder to drop, so don't lift it up. Looking over the right shoulder, feel a beautiful stretch in the side of the neck on the left side. As you begin to draw a semicircle with the nose, down so the chin tucks, and then up to the other side. Feel that stretch in the right side of the neck. Don't skip through this. Really take your time sending the breath into the joints, along the skull, along the shoulders. One more time, you bring the chin down to the chest. Try and keep that back as straight as possible. Maybe you tug the shoulder blades towards one another, elbows in towards the ribs. And then look up past the right shoulder. Be curious about what the breath opens up in the body. Drop your shoulders down. Relax the skin of the face. And one more time, come through center, and this time finish the circle. So look all the way up, stretching to the front of the neck. Look up, come all the way down, tuck the chin, and reverse the circle. So this time, the nose goes up over the right shoulder and around. If your shoulders have started to come up, let them come back down and complete the circle. Awesome. Place the right hand down next to your right thigh. Lift the left arm up overhead, bending to the right. Bend through that right elbow, and then straighten through it just slightly. So you're just pressing into the right palm, creating a rainbow with the spine and the left hand and arm. Again, just be curious about where the breath shows up in the body as you inhale. Right now, mine is in my left hip. I feel it there. Try and keep that leg down. And exhale. Swing the left fingertips down and around. Left hand is on the ground. Right arm creates this arc over the head. Breathe here. Inhale once more. And exhale. Come back through center. Sit up straight. I'll turn so you can see me on my mat. I'm going to place the left hand behind me and the right hand behind me. Fingertips pointing towards my butt. Bend through the elbows. Inhale and exhale. Straighten through the arms. Lifting through the chest. If you need to give yourself a little bit of a wider base here, that's fine. If your wrists are not doing this, that's totally fine too. Just notice what's happening. Slow the breath down. Have a little playtime here with the bend and straighten of the elbows. Lifting through the chest, noticing what's happening in the shoulders. And exhale, come forward. You're going to place the tops of the hands, so for a reverse stretch, on the ground in front of you. So maybe it's just your knuckles come down and then you work towards getting the top of the palm or the top of the hand onto the ground. If it doesn't go all the way, that's fine. It doesn't matter what it looks like. You're just going to feel this big stretch in the arm. Beautiful. Come up off the hands. Inhale, both arms come up overhead. Exhale, arms come down into a T, palms flexed, fingertips pointed up towards the sky. Rotate the fingertips one way and then the other. Exhale, rain them down. Awesome. You're going to come onto your hands and knees, find your tabletop. Cat-cow here, inhaling, dropping the belly, look up. Exhale, flex the spine towards the sky, cat. Look at your knees, they should be directly underneath of your hips. Exhale, come back through center, find that stable table. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, flex the spine towards the sky. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, cat. Inhale, drop the belly. Beautiful. Get curious with this that's happening as you extend through the left foot. And inhale, lift the left foot up. Point the left toes towards the sky. Inhaling and exhaling evenly like we did with our 4 breaths. And then maybe you start experimenting with pulsing up and down. Breathe here, not collapsing into the right knee, but using all 3 points of contact with the earth to lift you up. Upper back body lifts towards the sky. 2 more lifts here. 1, 2, 3. Got an extra one in. Beautiful. Notice the difference between the 2 sides as you drop the belly down. Inhale. Cow pose. Exhale. Upper back body reaches towards the sky. Inhale, come back. Tabletop. Notice what's happening in the body as you stretch the right leg out behind you. Flexing here. And then bend through that right knee as you lift the right leg up. Find a moment of stability here. And then 1. We'll begin to pulse. Inhaling and exhaling evenly. Lifting through the upper back body. 5 more here. 3, 4, 5. Awesome. Curl the toes under, send the hips back. And walk the hands up towards your knees as you sit back and flex through the feet. Breathe here. Inhale, both arms come up overhead. Exhale. Hands come down into a T. Palms are flexed, or fingertips are flexed back towards your head, and rotate them one way and then the other. Exhale. Come up off the feet. Press the tops of the feet into the earth as you're in your tabletop, so your feet are in line with your knees. The knees are underneath the hips. Lift the knees 1 inch up off the ground. Breathing here. And exhale. Curl the toes under. Once again, press the chest back towards the thighs as you lift the knees up and pedal it out. Find your down dog. Take your time here. Be curious with your body. Keep your knees bent if you need to. Lift that tailbone up towards the sky. Upper arm bones rotate out so the elbow creases are shining forward. Hips are rotating in. Maybe your heels reach a little bit closer towards the mat. Breathe here. Don't decide when it ends. Continue to explore it. Be curious about the places where you find tension and resistance. Breathe into those spots. Stay still with those spots if you need to, or move if you need to. But continue to make this practice your own. Inhale, look forward, come into your plank. Exhale, drop the right knee down and then lift it up. Same on the other side, drop the left knee down, lift it up. Right knee, left knee. Right knee and left knee. Beautiful. Send the hips back and up, downward facing dog. Stretch through that upper back body. Feel your upper arms rotating away from the ears. Look forward, step the right foot forward, drop the left knee. Beautiful. Inhale, arms come up, low lunge. Exhale, drop the left hand down, lift the left knee or keep it lowered, whichever one you feel, and lift the right fingertips up towards the sky. Imagine bringing your shoulder blades closer together and then lifting your right fingertips towards the sky, not dumping all your weight into the left arm. Lifting from the pelvic floor. Exhale, plant the palms and step back, down dog. Beautiful, pedal it out. Bend the knees if you need to, lifting the hips towards the sky. Maybe you drop the heels down, but maybe you're not there, and that's totally fine. Inhale, lift the left foot towards the front of the mat, drop the right knee. Inhale, arms come up, thumbs back, pinkies forward, lift from the pelvic floor so you're pressing into that back foot and the front foot. Opposing forces lift you straight up. You're not dumping weight into the front leg or collapsing into the back. Exhale, plant the right palm. Either keep the right knee lowered or you can lift it up as you come into your twist. Left fingertips towards the sky. Not dumping weight into this arm. So if you are dumping weight, lower the knee. See if you can't feel the torso. Lift. So you're engaging through the whole body. If you're shaking, that's awesome. Shoulder blades are coming together at the same time as your left fingertips are reaching towards the sky. Don't forget to breathe. Exhale, plant the palms, step it back, down dog for one breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, look forward, come forward into your plank. Exhale, lower down as slowly as you can. If you flop, it's totally fine. Uncurl the toes, press into the tops of the feet. Baby cobra, lift the chest, lift the head, look up. Exhale, lower the head towards the earth. Spread your fingertips out wide into a T. Elbows can be bent slightly as you inhale, rise up once again. Use the fingertips on the earth to roll the shoulders back and lift the head. Exhale, lower it down. One more, just like that. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, dramatize it. Really dramatize the rolling of the shoulders. And exhale. Beautiful. Press back up to all fours. Slide the knees together and find your child's pose. Breathe here. Allow the skin of the face to relax. Let the jaw relax, the muscles in the eyes, the muscles around the eyes. Allow the brow bone to relax. Your upper shoulders melt over your knees. If this position does not work for you, and you want to grab a pillow or a stack of blankets and widen the knees and lay over top of that, that's awesome too. You can pause the video and do that. So we're going to be here for 4 more breaths. Excuse me. Excuse me. Breathe here. One more breath here. Inhaling and exhaling. If you are in your child's pose and you'd like to experiment with rabbit posture, grab your heels, the edges of your feet, and roll up onto the crown of the head, stretching through the upper back body, through the shoulder girdle. Breathe in here. Feeling as if you might somersault over yourself if you let go of your feet. Exhale, come down. Beautiful. Slowly bring your hands to either side of your knees. If you're in your extended child with pillows underneath of you, move off of those. And we're going to find ourselves right back into the position that we began in. Noticing what's happening in the body. Noticing the difference from when we started in this position to where we ended. Be kind to yourself and to others as you explore all the different possibilities and roadblocks that may come along your way. Sometimes there are roadblocks to go around, sometimes they are things to tear down, sometimes they're things to build with. But you'll never know unless you try and discover whether or not there's something to learn. All right. I love you guys. Bring your palms together up to the third eye. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste. That's it. Awesome job. I'm so proud of you. Way to stay on the mat. If you enjoy postures like that or little tiny flows, then you can get my book on Amazon, Audible, Kindle, and follow along with a 30-day program narrated by yours truly. And we go through simple postures that help you feel more able to do the work that you're passionate about. So it doesn't matter if you're into fitness or not, it is accessible for all levels. I have variations for everyone. So go ahead, subscribe. check it out. Check out my book. Love you. Again, Chris Mancarey. See you soon.